Today, I am going to say about a person, Parishuvaikkal Velapan Nayar. Parishuvaikkal Velapan Nayar is a relative of mine. How he is related to me? He is my wife's elder sister's husband. I have that kind of relationship with him. Recently, he died. He was born and brought up at a place called Parishuvaikkal. Parishuvaikkal, that place has a religious connection. Once Parashurama, the sage Parashurama, placed his weapon or axe there. Parashu means this weapon, his weapon. Vaikal means blazing. So after discharging his duties, he placed his axe at a particular place in Kerala. That place later called Parishuvaikkal. It is at Parashala in Trivandrum district. Now this Velapan Nayar, he was born at that place. He was born and brought up there. He was born as the son of one Parishuvaikkal Narayanan Nayar. He was a kind-hearted person. Once he donated some land for the purpose of a school. In order to start a school, he donated his land. He was a honest man. Now, soon after the death of his father, Parishuvaikkal Velapan Nayar, he changed his dress. That means changed the color of the dress. He and his mother used to wear only white clothes from that day onwards. So he lost his father very early. After that, he entered the business field. At the age of 15, he entered the business field. To start a business is not an easy thing. My spiritual guru, P.A. Sheshan, who laid the foundation stone for Sheshan's Academy, which teaches IAS, IFS, IPS classes. Students who are given training for civil service examinations and banking examinations. And this foundation stone was laid by P.A. Sheshan sir. While lecturing, he used to say one thing: you are in quest of a job, you are hunting for a job. But if you are a capable man, instead of hunting for a job, you can give job for 2 or 3 persons, at least 2 or 3 persons, in a small way. So, Parishuvaikkal Velapan Nayar, he entered the business field very early as a boy. He was only a boy at that time. And he had variety of businesses. Several companies, more than 12 companies functioned. And it was entitled, he gave a name for it, Indo Sales Corporation. That was the name given for that business. And as far as his business matters are concerned, he had 2 petrol pumps, then tanker lorries, then 2 finances, then again car rental services, then lorry rental services, and all these are called as Sri Murugan Transport Service, Sri Murugan, named for it. And more than 12 companies functioned under this. And that was about his business affairs. And also, he was an expert in the dealer of fertilizers and chemicals. He had many shops giving, that is wholesale distribution was there in the fertilizers and chemicals. Many shops in Kerala as well as in Tamil Nadu area. So he promoted very good business. So FICT granted him, honored him, and every year he used to get prizes. So even in now in his house we can see medals and trophies. He was a good businessman who promoted these fertilizers and chemicals. And as I told you, running a business is not a easy thing. And he gave jobs to many also. Once my wife's classmate, he asked my wife whether she can help him in any way, whether he has any connection with anybody. For he wanted a job, somehow or other he wanted a job. Immediately my wife requested this to Velapan Nair, and this Mr. Velapan Nair gave a job to this boy. He was a student at that time. He gave a job in his petrol pump. He gave several jobs. He gave jobs to several persons. And I know him. Later they became engineers, doctors and all. And the financial aid was also given for education. He helped the poor people in different ways. That was his character. He helped him in different ways financially. So, for marriage purposes, he spent money, and the students who are studying for engineering, students who are studying for medicine, and also for other degrees, he helped them in a great way. So anyhow, he had 25 years of business, more than 25, so many years of experience he had. So then about once there was drought throughout the Parashala area. No drop to drink, no drop of water to drink anywhere in Parashala. On that occasion, he straight away went to the Panchayat office and requested this matter to the Panchayat authorities. They expressed their inability, their helplessness. They said that in words, what to do. Politicians came forward and they made statements, they made dharnas, but all their attempts were in vain. The people of that area didn't get any water. On this occasion, this Velapan Nair, he had taken a pledge, he had taken a strong decision standing in front of the Panchayat office. He said, I will try my best. And he took money from his pocket. And what he did? 2 lorries, tragal lorries deployed, and 24 persons were also arranged for giving water. He collected water from the wells of Nayatangara. He went to the houses, and wherever there are wells, he collected water, asking their permission, and came to Parashala or Parishavakil and distributed to the poor and needy. This continued for so many days. And at last, when they got water to drink, the people said, as per the request of the people, he stopped giving water. And he was a very kind man. He used to give food for the poor people. Whenever he see a person in hunger, he used to feed him. Whenever anybody go to his house, he first asks his wife to give food and drinks. So he always smiles. He takes only a little food. He consumes a very little food, even if it is a vegetarian food or a non-vegetarian food. But he wants to see the satisfaction in others. He always smiled. He was affected by so many obstacles. He had dangers in different financial also. In financially and in many other ways, he had to face great dangers. And he was in difficulty. Even though he was in great difficulty, he always smiled. And he never looked at himself. He never looked at his pleasure. He wanted others to get satisfied. That was his mentality. Food distribution, it was a very great thing as far as he is concerned. And he also used to help others in many ways. Patients who are affected mortally, who had mortal diseases, they were assisted financially. And people who met with accidents and disabled persons, they were helped by him. And for the purpose of education, he helped. For the purpose of marriage, that is the poor girls who are unable to conduct marriages, in that condition also he helped them a lot. And this kind of help, from nowhere you get this type of, nowhere you find a person like this. Of course, maybe, but I haven't seen a person like this helping a lot to these people. And he used to give monthly income to certain persons who are incapable, old people who are not having any money, many income. Such a kind of people was given. They were given monthly income as similar to pension throughout their life till death. He supplied them monthly income, that is as monthly salary he gave money. So another thing about him is he was a great religious man. Everybody of us know about these Navaratri celebrations. Navaratri celebration is a very great festival. The Saraswati Devi will be given warm reception, accompanied by Munnuti Nanga and a Devi called Munnuti Nanga and Lord Subramania. And he will come and they will be placed in front of, Saraswati Devi will be placed in front of Padmanabha Swami temple and Munnuti Nanga at Chandra Devi temple, and this silver horse and Muruga will be placed at Valiyashala Devi temple. So this is known to everybody. Everywhere grand celebrations are going on. So warm reception is held from Tamil Nadu area to Trivandrum. So on the return journey, when it reaches his Parashavaikal, he used to give sumptuous food, a great sadhya to all that persons who are accompanying this, including the natives and relatives. He gave, there is a grand sadhya, and there is an auditorium also. And another noted thing is, you can find a Devi temple, a very great Devi temple on the way to Tamil Nadu. Just when you reach the Parashavaikal area, just at the right side of the Parashavaikal, there is a Devi temple, and that temple is constructed by this Parashavaikal Velapannaya. So only a few people have this kind of character. I honor him much. Every day I used to say, if persons like him thrive or live here, the whole world will have changed. Anyhow, we can pray we can pray God for getting a good mind for uh, the rich people to serve poor. That is what. See, only a rich man can give food to poor. Giving food is a very important thing. Among danas, food distribution is the highest dana. It is said in Puranas. Uh, the Jiddu Krishnamurti, a great philosopher, used to say, only rich can help poor. Rich can give food to poor, but a jnani can give knowledge to whom? Jnani can give knowledge to others. So giving jnani is, yes, of course, giving food is an important thing. Without food, nobody can live. It is highly essential. But giving jnanam is higher than this, he says, because one cannot give food to others every day. But by attaining jnanam, or one can stand on its own feet and he will be enlightened. This thing is also done by him, not only food distribution, because he gave education to the intellectual people, that is very intellectual students who studying for engineering, then medicine. This type of students were helped by him, so he did well in this human life. So I congratulate him once again. Thank you very much.